Yo, what's up, Van? Woo, yo, what's up, Firekeeper? How you doing, man? What's up, guys? Okay, try that. And no, I can't bundle that. Alright. Yo, Gold Mask, thanks for the resub for 28, man. Oops, I think I forgot to level up. Yo, Fuji, how you doing, man? Yo, what's up, Geno? You're better with all that breakup stuff. What does that mean? What do you think of Tarnished Edition in 2026? I think it's a good thing. Probably best they delay it a little bit. So that it has a smooth launch. Obviously, though, you know, disappointed that we don't get it now. But you ready for GTA 6? I'm not answering that. I don't even know when fucking GTA is coming out. Did they even announce a date yet? I don't think so, right? Ooh, I have a link to the music. Well, this is the Shadow of the Colossus OST. So there's that. Broke up with your girlfriend like 3 months? 3 months ago, or you've been with her for 3 months? 3 months ago, okay. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough to go through that. Yo, Odium, how you doing, man? Dane's foot job? Didn't know Dane gave foot jobs like that. Yo, what's up, Sam? Yo, Canuck, how you doing? You're gonna visit some friends for 5 days tomorrow. Alright. What are you gonna do with them? You going like hiking or like doing something specific? Dude, we've been so unlucky with these invasions so far. We had 2 invasions that were basically like kicked back instantly. They're gonna play then too? That's a good one. Odium is gonna have an Elden Ring party. What he didn't mention is that his friends are all people from the ladder. Probably visit some places, watch movies and stuff. Alright. Visit places with friends. That can be a lot of things. Are you up to no good, Odium? Oh, not again. No! And another fog wall. Alright guys, keep count. That's 3 fog walls on 3 invasions. And we get a full stream of fog walls? That would be a first. You should really get by my friend on Elden Ring. He plays on the Wi-Fi with satellite internet. Yeah, I think that's perfectly fine to play Elden Ring on the Wi-Fi satellite. I mean, that's really what the game was made for. The game was designed to provide an advantage for those that use satellite connections, so why not use it? The harsh reality of Elden Ring invasions. 20 minutes of fog walls. Well, so far we're 8 minutes of fog wall and counting. 3 fog walls, 8 minutes. Is satellite Wi-Fi that bad? Yeah, it is. Don't hate on my satellite. I plant. There's a challenge for you. Try to find me some lyrics where you can replace the love lyrics with like a satellite. You can use AI if you want, but that's your mission for today. Need to come up with song lyrics where it's sort of like a love story, but it's with a satellite instead. Pretty sure that's actually a song though. I mean, he can find whatever you want. It's just his mission. FromSoft created more fog wall opportunity to make the arena look better. Yeah, that was their plan all along. Holy shit though. 10 minutes? 10 minutes, 3 fog walls? Insane stuff. Something they used to make good games? Yeah, until they decided to remake the same one over and over. Who's gonna sing the lyrics though? I will. So there you go. There's your motivation to do it. I'll sing it the lyrics, but you need to provide them to me. This is what it's like to invade when no one's streaming. That's crazy, dude. Will you try Switch Invasion next year? Yeah, for sure. Maybe it's a little too early to invade. I don't know. I feel like we're in prime EU time right now. I mean, we should be. Generally... Oh, not another fog wall. It's coming! Another fog wall. I kind of want him to fog wall at this point. It would be more fitting. Yeah, I'm rooting for the entire stream to be a fog wall. Oh, Gotta dodge that. I'm stuck. Oh, he's lagging like crazy. My hits! Where are they? Oh my god! No! Bro, how do we catch him? No! Okay. That was so cursed, it really was. That javelin sent him to another dimension. I think he was already on his way there. Does that count as a fog wall? Yeah, that counts. That's 4 fog walls and 4 invasions. We do stats like they do in the government. Where is he? Did I miss something? Oh, there he is. Heard someone. I mean, he has a friend, but... I don't know where his friend is. I could hear him. Okay. Okay, they both joined up together. Okay, that's my friend. There you go. Kill streak, not kill streak, but fog wall streak broken. These players never reacted to a single attack in their life. Yeah, true that. He used Great Shield up through the whole game. Yeah, I mean, using Great Shield is definitely the way to go to cheese in this game. I mean, it has been since when the game came out, really. Oh wow, that stunned me. Dang. Roll the range? Holy shit. That was a good kill. I liked it. Apparently, Dance Footwork R1 do as much stamina damage as Starfist R2. I didn't know the R1 did that much, but I knew these did a lot of stam damage though. Yeah, I'm surprised that not a lot of people use these weapons against shields. I think they're probably very effective. I say that, I don't think I've ever really tried it myself. Like, I've used it, like, only in the context of, like, trying the weapon, like, on stream. Try Palm Blast against Dueling Shield. I don't know if that would work. We could try. I think it's impossible to block Dry Leaf Whirlwind. Yeah, I don't think it's possible because I remember testing it, and like that attack there does so much stam damage that you basically never you never can get the riposte because it overkills the stamina damage on pretty much any shield. And so like what happens is, like, you do so much stam damage that you stun them on the last hit. Like, you break through the guard and then hit them. Like, I've used that Ash to break shields. It's just that, it, like, you know, it's very reliable to break a guard. The only problem is that, you know, when you're playing against a shield, usually that shield, like let's say a dueling shield, they will do a lot of damage when they hit you. And so like breaking through the guard with this like almost evens up on the damage received versus damage taken. So it's like not that great when it comes to like trading damage. Like it would be great if you could break guard and then take the riposte, then it would be so worth it. But the fact that it's just slightly too much stam damage, it makes it kind of dangerous sometimes to trade with that. Can you dodge cancel the last part? I don't think you can. Maybe you can do that though. Like, and then take the riposte. Maybe that's a thing, right? Where you try to aim it away and you do like you hit twice, like to the side or something. Maybe that could be a way to avoid it. Not sure if the recovery would be enough, but if we have a chance, I'll try it. You got me with the lyrics at the end of the stream. All right, Plant. I'll keep my word. It's funny to just shut down the mindless blockers, though. Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like, I've thought about integrating like Whirlwind as part of like my swapping kit for my next inventory that I'm gonna do, and I think I'm gonna do it simply because like there's really only two things that actually do counter blocking in this game, like legit, and those two things are Blind Spot, no surprise there, and Whirlwind. Like those are really the only two attacks that have a legitimate like chance at landing that will like go through guard easily or break guard easily. Like no matter what the shield is, like no kick, none of that stuff. You take a lot of damage. We got a blue to worry about now. Are they that adventurous? Did we have a lion in there somewhere? I think we had a lion. And these guys are prime. Okay, we're gonna set up something, guys. Oh, come on. That's just beautiful gameplay, guys. Come on. Like, just running away from them, going behind the walls, and just charging that thing every time. Actually, so funny. Not gonna lie, like, that shit is hilarious. Never tried martial art? What's up, cute? How you doing, man? The fuck is that damage? It's just PvE armor? Yeah, that damage, unless you have like a proper build, like these weapons don't actually do a lot, but I think you're better off, like if you're gonna use these fist weapons, I think you're better off like either on like on Dex with Lightning, or like on Fate with Sacred. Because you can't bundle them, so there's really not much of a point to have them physical. Fate slaps with them? Yeah, like with anything, really. Dude, we should try that at some point. Like, when I make a Fate build with Tarnished, we should try, like, this weapon with, like, all the Fate buffs. It would be, like, so fun. Like, it'd be doing, like, super high damage. Could be a lot of nice surprises with that. What I like is, I've never really seen anyone use the fist weapons that way, but usually, like, when we first started playing with these fist weapons after the DLC came out, I kind of wrote them off because, like, with many weapons in this game, they lose priority after you land, like, the first hit. But what's great is, like, I realized that you can use Palm Blast just as a priority tool, and it doesn't have that bad of a timing to roll catch either. So, like, what's cool is, like, you can go, like, running attack into, like, Palm Blast, and if you land that Palm Blast combo into, like, another R2. So you get rewarded, like, heavily, and you keep priority. So for that reason, like, I'm a big fan of, like, rocking Palm Blast, even in like, 1v1 situation with this weapon. Just because it keeps priority, like, even if it doesn't have, like, the... You know, like, usually in Invasion you use it, like we used earlier, like, just through walls and try to surprise enemies. But even in, like, arena scenario, like actual 1v1. Like, obviously you're not gonna use it from neutral necessarily, but you can. But like every time you land an attack, you just go into the palm blast to keep priority. I like it. All right, you have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. He got defeated. Okay, let's try. Can we hit him from here? No, it's too high. It did no damage. Bastard. He tried to grab me, but we got the edge on him. It's probably one of the most fun attack to land, honestly. Like the BS, but he was invincible given we didn't do any damage to him. What's funny is like we're like, you know, obviously we're playing some Timmys and Kevins, but like I'm sure like we would be doing so much better if we had like a proper build for this. Like if we go through like all the builds and look at all the possibility for stat allocation, I'm sure we could like do so much more damage than we're doing right now. You say Dane's footwork is less good overall? Wait, are we doing... Okay, this one is the hand-to-hand. And the other one is the feet. Yeah, I think the footwork is a little bit... is not as good because it doesn't come out as fast. Like, I think I remember playing with both, and like I think there's just like a difference in like one attack, which is the neutral R2, and this one I think is better because it's faster. But the other one does more poise damage, I think. Like I forgot exactly what the difference was, but from what I remember, I think this one had a better R2. Go, there's our usual suspects. Alright, Fuji, come in there. Get off work, Fuji. We need you. Oh, you got a teammate. I'm not too confident. Fuji! I can't even fucking keep a straight face. It's so funny, man. God damn it. Hey guys, we need your help. Otherwise, that's what we're gonna get. Interesting spot there. Where can they go? Just a little ledge. That red was a Fuji alt? Yeah, he was. Bro! Insane. That one was a Canuck alt. Well played, Canuck. Well, oh, what's up, Levy? Oh, almost forgot. Need to do this, this, and this. Block? I don't think he's gonna appear on the recent player. Like, you need to block these people as soon as they get in there. And another fog wall. Uninstalled because everything does too much damage. The fights are too short. It's funny because even back in Dark Souls 3, like, one of the criticism for the arena was that the fights happened, like, unembered in the arena. And so it made, like, arena, like, more like a casual thing. Like, back in Dark Souls 3. And, I mean, obviously, it's the same thing with Elden Ring. Because, like, you have so little HP compared to the amount of damage you're dealing that it makes the fight, like, feel like sometimes like a coin flip, depending on what kind of setup are going against each other. I'm gank with Neon then too, no one will beat us. Hey man, where were you when I was on PC? You were nowhere to be seen. Felt like you were dodging me. Crazy, like, you want to play with me on PlayStation, but when I come to PC, my man over here, like, being busy, working, doing everything but playing the video game. Like the damage you saw in the beta version of the game before release. Well, to be fair, the damage that you saw back then is not really so different from the damage you get like without twinking when you like play at lower level. Obviously, if you twink at lower level, the damage is, you know, gonna be stupid like always, but if you like somewhat play naturally and keep it like limited to Limgrave, like you said, the damage is going to be more normalized. Yo, what's up, Isham? How you doing, man? Are twinks still common at low level? I mean, I can't really answer that. I haven't played at low level forever, like since forever. Yo, Steel, thanks for the raid. Steel, you just missed it. We just got crashed by a cheater. I just rebooted the game. Welcome back, guys. Welcome in, everyone. Twinks will always be common? Yeah. I think twinks are like the main reason why people or Redditors hate invaders. He crashed Steel last stream? Yeah, I mean, I think it's a common occurrence at this point. It's usually the same guy with a bunch of different accounts. Oh, come on. Supposed to be a BS attempt. Just let me kill your friend, would you? Fucking Kevin's overly aggressive. Kevin, take a chill pill. What are we doing? Dude, the saves are real. Alright, Kevin. Man, these fights are such memes, dude. Which FromSoftware game do you want next? For you, it's Dark Souls 4 or Bloodborne 2. Yeah, those are not bad choices. I wouldn't mind a Bloodborne 2 at all. I think like another iteration of Bloodborne at 60 FPS could be a lot of fun. I think my my go-to would be a reboot of Kingsfield. That would be my #1 pick. Second to that would probably be like Bloodborne 2 or Dark Souls 4 like you. Anything but Sekiro, please. Your #1 pick is Demon's Souls 1.2. I think they'll keep the hard lock for all AC games going forward. I don't know. I don't know, because you'd have to think that the Japanese community, like, you know, like the whole like hard lock thing, it's not just a thing, like it's not just a phenomenon that affects like NA and EU players and such. Like, the Japanese players probably realized as well that it was a downgrade from the previous AC games. I'd like to think that FromSoft is a little bit more up to snuff when it comes to like good Armored Core gameplay. Like, I feel like they have more of a clue usually about Armored Core than they do with Souls. Even though AC6 was like the biggest proof that they don't have a clue. Like, I think they must have had like some internal sort of like, there must have been like an internal battle of like some people at FromSoft who thought this was a bad idea and some did. And I assume that ultimately they probably decided to do it because they wanted it to be like more accessible for newcomers. And they wanted it to be like some sort of a transition for people that played Elden Ring into the AC series. You know, that's just the speculation that I made up in my mind, but I think it must not be that far from the truth, right? I mean, it has to. No buffing? Alright. That guy is just spamming with his lightning weapon in water. Kingsfield would be the thing to do. Dude, it'd be so sick if they introduced like some Kingsfield type reboot. Like, that'd be really cool. I'd love that. But I mean, it's coping because there's nothing that really indicates that they would do it. We haven't seen like anything that would indicate that this is their next project. But the question is like, what would you like to see the most next? And so for me, it would be some sort of Kingsfield reboot. By Blue Point. Problem is, Blue Point would keep the mechanics from 30 years ago. That's the issue. Blue Point would not want to wet their feet, and so they'd keep the 90s mechanics. I don't know when Kingsfield came out, but I think it's probably from the 90s, right? Stop. Yo, stop it. Dude, they chunked my health like big time. What's crazy is you know, my character is like tuned up for defense and everything, and they still chunk me like nothing. The main Kingsfield games ran from 94 to 2001. Okay, there you go. I was on the money. Yeah, so about 30 years, guys. Kingsfield is indeed 30 years old. Yeah, that'd be cool to reboot that. I've never played it, but I've seen like some vids of it. Like for me, my introduction to FromSoft was Armored Core 2. I think it was the first Armored Core on PlayStation 2. That was my introduction to FromSoftware games, and I've played like pretty much nearly all the Armored Core games after that one. And I've known FromSoft for their AC games, and I had a friend back when I played Armored Core 5 that was like, you know, like, you like Skyrim, I think you'd like this FromSoftware game. It's called Dark Souls. They have the second one. I think you should give it a shot. You'd like it. I was like, yeah, you know, I like Skyrim, but I'm not really into that fantasy stuff. And he eventually convinced me to give it a shot, and that's how I first played Dark Souls 2 and got introduced to the Souls game, and here we are. Only ever played Kingsfield 4 and Armored Core on PS1 before Demon Souls. Well, there you go. If he can convince you, then we can convince you to play Sekiro. That's actually a pretty good analogy, because I really don't like the Sekiro team, just like I didn't like the fantasy team back then. So, I mean, you have a good point. That friend ruined your life? Yeah. Probably. Things turned out alright, I'll say. All things considered, you know, turned out pretty good. There's so many monkeys in Sekiro. Yeah, but the most important one is not there. I'm not there. You remember when Skyrim came out, people were DMing you like why you were playing Dark Souls 1? I mean, Skyrim was indeed like a phenomenon, like for sure. I mean, what's crazy is it was so game-changing, literally, for the whole industry that people are still playing it today and has been re-released for years. Pretty insane. I can't really think of a game that has passed time like as convincingly as Skyrim. You know, like there are some timeless classics, you know, like Tetris and like Mario 64, that sort of stuff, but like played to the extent that Skyrim is played, I don't know, man. Oh, that's it. Oh, my friend, that's not the right spell. Dude, we're actually having a blast with this fist weapon today. It's crazy how goofy the kills have been. It's actually hilarious. Have you tried the ESO though? I'm not really into MMO. Like, I've always associated MMOs with gamers who wear diapers. Like, you know, I mean, I don't know if you know that, but there are some people who are like addicted to gambling that will like sit on a slot machine in a casino like all day long wearing diapers because they don't want to leave the slot machine. And I've always had this idea that people who play MMOs are like sitting in their diapers and they do not move from their computer and they just sit there. And so I've always had this like very reluctant feeling about MMOs. Like, there are the type of games that don't really have like the sort of challenge you get from these games, not the puzzle aspect. Like, they don't make your brain work. They're just there to like kill time, like, you know, like you're aimlessly wandering forever, or like you're seeking for like social aspects with people online. What's great though is for the first time, like, we're fighting shields here, and we can see like how much. Oh, I was about to say we can see how much stam damage we're doing, but. The frame drops every time that shit explodes. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh wow, that stunned me. And I mean, if this isn't like outplayed and saved, I don't know what this is. I think we're gonna be a little more patient here because of the spam. Have to respect that. Have to respect that the nature of the game is so that you just cannot play at your leisure. Like, you have to wait all the time. That's a good trade. I thought he was gonna yield, but that works too. You guys see that? We got pushed. Bro. Oh my god! Yo, he took that damage so late. That was so weird. What the fuck? Yeah, that invasion lasted like way longer than it should have. But man, I mean, I did my best to finish quickly, but you can't really do much about that. Yo, Shaq, how you doing, man? I do read the YouTube, it's just the YouTube feed is usually not as active. And also, usually the comments aren't as relevant. Not always, like I read the interesting ones. Not even the damage that you're mad about, it's the fact that certain spells projectiles stagger you on top of that. One thing that has like changed a lot from the previous Souls games to this one is really like the ease of the projectiles. Yo, Firekeeper, thank you so much for that. Thanks for the membership, man. Need some gankers that don't block any decent co-invaders? Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. The comments were lost in the void. Most of them are plentiful, but not yours. Spells in particular have crazy tracking in this game. Yeah. Yeah, they really do. Like, I remember in previous Souls games, not only was it much more commitment to like do, let's say, a high damaging spell, it came out like much slower, like if you were to spam them. Like for instance, like if you were to spam like Crystal Soul Spear, it was taking a while before, like between each shots, and also like you could strafe like pretty much all the spells. Whereas in this game, man, good luck like strafing like a lot of the stuff that's out there. Like so many things, like you can shoot them either in very quick succession, or they have like crazy tracking. And I mean, the best example for a spell with crazy tracking has to be Bone Bow, right? Fucking Bone Bow, man. The ultimate spell. Have to be careful because he does lightning damage in water. Pretty good attack there. Still lost hope. He's invading global now. Yeah, I don't think you really have a choice. Activity is just... I mean, to be fair, like, activity is gonna kick back up once Tarnished Edition drops, but until then, like, activity is pretty much mediocre. Regen was definitely worth it there. I don't know why this guy doesn't drink his physic at the start. Elden Star in 2v2s is super busted because of that perfect tracking. Well, like, stuff like, you know, Dragon Breath. Like, Dragon Breath, like, the spell itself, like, think about it. That's crazy. Like, if you have a dedicated dragon build, you can legit one-shot an optimized build with one Dragon Breath. And it's pretty much impossible to avoid, like, unless you're doing Ender or you're interrupting the caster. Which is crazy when you think about it. Pretty crazy. What's that, Tally? Raises the potency of kicking and stomping skills. Wait. Does that even change my damage for the weapon? It says skills. I thought it... One sec, guys. One sec. We need to verify something. I thought that improved my damage for the weapon. Let's see if it even increases my Ash of War damage. I'm not even sure it does. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. 146. Okay, it does. It does, it does. Okay, so I'm not crazy. So 154 versus 145. There you go. Okay, so we're not crazy. Actually, let's see about the Ash damage. And you had me doubting for a second because it said skills. So 155 uncharge. With this one, is it still 155? Okay, so it's the same thing for the Ash, but for... Wait, 146? Wait a second! Bro, are we crazy? Okay, no nothing. 146. 154. 145. Okay, it's consistent. Maybe I did the running attack, that's why. Godfrey icon with fully charged? Oh, you know what? Let's... dude, that's actually a good idea. Let's compare the damage for the blast. Let's compare the damage for the blast with, like, all the talisman to see, like, what does the most. So, like, this is with nothing. Normal is 156. With shard, 180. That's not bad. Could there be anything that increases the Ash for this one? Like, charge it would be Godfrey, like you said. Okay, let's give it a shot. Wait, where is Godfrey? Here it is. Okay. So, fully charged. Okay, we're gonna have to redo this. What's great is this enemy is resistant to physical, so... So 327 without anything. 327 and then let's use shard. $376. Now let's try with Godfrey. Oh, it's the same thing as Shard, but it's only for the charged one. So basically, if you have to choose between Shard of Alexander and Godfrey Icon, you're basically picking Shard of Alexander every time. That's kind of unfortunate. So, what if we put both? That's a significant difference though. Like, when you put both, it does make a big difference. But yeah, ultimately, like, if you had to pick, like, you'd be better off with this one and Shard if you had to pick, like, 2 tallies for this weapon. So in the end, unless you're making, like, damage focused, you know, for the Ash, I don't think it's really worth it. I think, like, if you were to make a balanced build, you'd have, like, Shard and the feet one, or maybe even you don't even use Shard, you use the running attack damage tally instead, because maybe you're gonna use that more. I guess it's gonna depend. Was out of stand there. I read that, Fuji. Best build is Fate with Sword of Light and the other Fate Sword. Honestly, like, you could have a very good argument that Fate might be best build, especially for invasion, given how in an invasion setting you can buff, and that sort of light buff is very, very strong. And so, like, you can buff yourself for 1 minute with, like, one sort of light buff, and I think it gives you, like, 20% more holy damage. And that's really true. Like, you don't even need to use that sword. Like, I think that buff carries over to any Fate weapon. Yeah, and also heal from afar. Yeah, I mean, if you talk about, like, unregulated 1v1, like, obviously projected heal or heal from afar is completely broken, of course. Like, the few things that Fate builds lack, like, let's say compared to strength builds and dex build, is the ability to use poison stuff effectively. So, like, if you're fighting someone that's very latent, you'll want to have, like, the ability to use rot and poison effectively, which you don't have on a Fate build. And obviously, you don't have good damage for Golem Great Bow either. So those are, like, the main downside. And your main weapon, your main broken weapon is not going to be, like, two-handed TS, BHS either, because it's subpar to, like, the strength one. But, you know, using Backhand Blade, Blind Spot, with the Fate buff, I don't think you'd necessarily need the fucking TS, right? The lack is defense. I'll be honest, I don't know if you played Dark Souls 3, Shag, but the difference in defense back in Dark Souls 3 was much more significant than it is in this game. In this game, you really don't notice it as much. Oh, we have a teammate. Who might that be, though? A funny door, bro. Oh, fuck. Every time we invade these guys, we get the most bozo teammates. Crazy. Not sure what that guy is, but it pretty much means that we're on our own here. They kill the enemies here? Yeah, they did. Of course they did. Funny door is a green alt? Yeah, I wish. I told Green to make a bunch of alts because like all the gankers keep blocking him when he plays with me. Like, why do I always have to fight Green and I'm not allowed to play with him? That's unfair, man. There you go. Teammate ambushed them for 700 damage. That's a significant amount. But he's about to die. Like, pretty much now, so it's pointless to engage now that I look at it. Like, I want to believe, but he's not surviving. Yeah. Sorry, funny door. You had a good run. Did 700 damage on an ambush. It was a good story. They seem very dedicated right now for some reason. He almost seems angry. I was debating whether to turn and burn him, but I think it's pointless. I'm not gonna have the time to kill him either way, so even if I do get a good turn and burn, I'm not gonna be able to get the finisher with the distance that he has with his teammate. So even if the turn and burn opportunity is there, it's wouldn't be useful. You'll join after this pizza? I thought you were at work. What do you mean? I doesn't want to go there. That's fucked up. That was like my chance to fight back, was to go toward this area. Joke's on you, Fuji works as a full PSN shitter. There you go. Fuji, you've been outed. Get back in like an hour. Or just finish your pizza, alright? Okay, now that we got a teammate, we're gonna need to join back with him. I don't even know how to get back up there, like, by using the map. Where are we? And good luck with finding that teammate. Oh, there he is. What does he look like? I think he looks decent, right? He's going toward my last location, so it's not... I think he must be watching the stream, maybe. Not the worst. There you go. Good surviving, bud. I fucking hit teammate out of everything. Actually. Definitely not a good matchup for me, though. Oh, they want my ass, alright. I was about to finish this lopsided fight, but the host really wanted me. Come on, teammate. There's no other choice but to come in here. They don't seem to want to come. Guys, what is the way back up there? Like, without respawning? This code's getting blocked too? Yeah. This code's getting blocked too. It's very long. Look at the map. Wait, I have to go here. And then like that. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna put myself some markers. Alright, that's what they get for not wanting to come with us. Not that far? Yeah, it's not that far. From which village you go right? Wait, so you go this way? Thought it was left. Okay, well, let's go right then. My marker be going here then. So over here, turn right. Oh, if these fucking scrubs were so thirsty, were just following us, like, we wouldn't have to go all the way back there. Are we out of red fingers? No, I could use it. I was hoping my teammate would come with me so we don't get separated, but I'm not sure what the teammate decided to do. Maybe he just decided to use the finger himself. Okay, now guys, the question... well, I don't think we can go inside, actually. We have to go from the outskirts. Like the city wall? Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, everyone has the right to insult Sunder. Or you said hug the city wall. It doesn't work here. We need to go down. And what a pat. Okay, so whoever said it's a 7-minute walk, I think you might have been accurate. Now, when it comes to going back to where we came from, there must be a spot where we can drop, right? Definitely not here. There will be coffins along cliff near big staircase. I'm gonna go straight for now and then I'll... Oh, I'm assuming these are the coffins you mean? This is probably the way to go then. Not those? Okay, well. Okay, over here. Let's see. Let's see if there's anywhere we can drop. I mean, it's good to know though, because we might get here. Oh boy, that's not. Oh, see there? You can drop here. We did it. Now, teammate is gonna be like impatient because we took forever to get back. Teammate's still around though. Gotta give it to him. B isn't. I don't see him. Maybe teammate waited on the other side. Alright, well. OTS. Teammate is not there anymore. We're going back, guys. Time for a second lap. Yep, time for a second lap. Oh my god. It's so funny though. Oh, there he is. The ambush! The ambush! Aww. Oh, he's dead. Insane ambush. All of that! All of that just for this! Oh, that shit is so funny, dude. Oh my god. This invasion is a time loop? It's great. Here we go, guys. Come on, Fuji, just finish that pizza already, man. Oh, man. Oh, he's back. Teammate is back for more. think I see him. Ooh, that was close. No! Oh my god, he just... Okay, that's alright. The other guy died. I was about to say. Now we run the other way! Now we're going the other way. What an adventure. It's definitely worth it. Fucking chat, dude. I can't. This shit's too funny, man. What the fuck? Eli's the new Chango? For real, though. Like, what are they doing? Oh my god, bro. Such action-packed. Never lacking fun. What a great game, Elden Ring, eh? Such a good game. Upload all of that invasion to YouTube. Yeah, when they're running around the map. So many twists and turns. My favorite part was when the Phantom fucking fell off. It's just such a classic. The return of the champion. These tournament champions are out of control. No one can stop them. Oh, man. Okay, let's go back to our fun that we were having with our little fist weapon. Oh wait, I think we have gankers again, but we have a teammate. Where's the teammate? Don't tell me it's another one of these invasion where the teammate is hiding somewhere. Okay, no, there you go. Should be around here. I'm gonna try to make my presence noticed. I don't know where he spawned though, like he could be... Okay, there he is. What does he look like? Okay, it looks alright. Let's do this. On teammate. space that. All the other guys coming. What? How did that miss me? That's fucked up. I should have gotten hit there. Teammate doesn't have a lot of HP. Pretty squishy. This is just a hard counter at this point, like... Yeah. I'm not gonna stick with that. I thought he was gonna run away. Okay, there you go, we got a replacement. Bro, is alright, like, I get it. I got the memo, like, you don't want to have fun. I'll oblige. Don't worry about it. God damn it, I hit both. That's actually to his advantage, even if I hit all of them, because he can escape. Careful about getting pinched. Good call to do that. Bro, they're they're fishing for the eel. Ah. Oh, wow, that's Elden Ring. To get away from teammate, but Or like both going opposite direction. Come on, rat. My people. They're so thirsty toward me. Good fucking pot. Well played. Well fucking played. I like how teammate is playing. He's playing smart. Nice! Bro, I love this teammate. He's so smart. Love what he's doing. He's doing, like, the proper, like, moves. Ah. It's a bad spot there for a second. Go. Struggling a little bit. Alright, there you go. Alright, we can finally get a reset after all of this. Yo, you idiot! Oh my god, dude. You fucking moron. He fucked that up. Probably cost us the game. There you go. All right. Let's have some fun. do they use against that?
Already healing, are we? And physic. All right. I didn't mean to do that. And another eel. I don't think I can do much here, guys. There you go. All right. I need to run his physic off because now he healed twice and he still has his physic. So, and he has a setup that's very dangerous in a setting where he can out heal me because he reduces the pressure that I can do to him because of the shield and the parry, and he can one shot me with the parry. So it's like the ultimate setup to like nullify any outskill move that I could do to him. Even if the guy is not very good, there's just not much you can do here. I need to be patient. To do that. I need to wait my regen a little bit, wait his physic out. Alright, his physic is out. At least that's that. And back to the dagger and the heartbeat we see. Is shield dagger a winning matchup against TS? It is, especially when he can heal and parry. Like the fact that, like, we were doing pretty good, all things considered. But because he's gonna heal and, like, parry spam, I have to be, like, extremely careful, so... Like, he's gonna out-heal me, so I need to, like, wait out, like, everything that I can. So, like, my regen, everything. And then when I'm at the part where I need to engage against him, I need to basically, like, pick something that can bypass the shield and be a lot more safe. So, like, I'm actually, like, wondering what I should be using right now. You guys have any idea? TS is definitely not it. I mean, we can try sight for now, but... Spin slash Shamshir. Should have priority there. Such a stupid sequence. I need to reset that properly. Like, stuff like that, like, this is not good play by him, it's just... I mean... Oh, that's it for me. Oh, the 3! Alright, Savant, we're back in it. Alright, Savant is better than them, so... But I'm out of everything, so... I have to be careful. They're so scrubbish, like, these people legit suck. He just fucking fed this host, like, more shit. So fucking trash. Trying to finish me off there. Oh. This host like doesn't have like timing whatsoever. It's just spamming, but his range is very deceptive. And now I'm much on the defensive because he out-healed the fuck out of me. Come on, game. It's gonna need to be you, Savant. You're gonna need to be the MVP here. I'm pretty much drained here. I can't engage too much, especially in TS mirrors where it's just trading. That's actually missed his spot. It's just unlucky. Bro, the blue balls, even when there's nothing around, they're still dangerous. I see something. Okay, that's why. You guys saw that? That's not normal. Bringing me toward the open where his teammate can pop in and bow me at any time. Or do that. And PvE is so weak here. Oh. Can't really do much, honestly. Like, I'm drained, and these guys, like, are playing with the scummiest stuff possible. Huge outplay, to be honest. Yeah, I think I played well, honestly. Like, even in the 1v1, like, I don't know if they're deluded enough to think they did good, but like, the host was also getting outplayed. It's just that when the host is spamming parry and then healing his mistakes like that, like, you're bound to get parried at some point, and like, it's gonna take a while to outplay him. And so if he resummons like his phantom after that, it's like, there's not much you can do, honestly. It's just the nature of the game. And they turned off Thunderstone because, you know, they're shit. And by the way, you know, just for the record, the whole invasion started with me playing with these fists, and the host was counterpicking these, so like they have like no argument for like playing scummy or pulling out TS or anything like that. You're not speaking to someone who will let you speak this way. I mean, I'll speak however I want, but you know, like I understand that these people are not gonna play nice, because at the end of the day, like you need to be a little stupid to be ganking. Like ultimately, what happened is they wanted that easy win, so they turned off the Thunderstung and just started 2v1ing. That's really what it came down to. And even in a TS mirror, like the host was doing pretty bad. Like it's just that he has a lot of phantom range that's deceptive sometimes, and TS mirrors, it's just you can't really put pressure on another TS in a TS mirror. It's gonna be 2 hits and then back off. This one. What's unfortunate is like when the host was by himself and we started to play him with the fist weapons, like he started healing because we were doing good. I think we would have won if the host didn't heal. I was actually curious to see like how these fists would do against shield dagger. I was thinking, oh, you know what? You know, it does a lot of stam damage. Maybe it's good against that. Wasn't everyone healing? I mean, at some point, yes. Like, at some point, you don't have a choice, but... Like, usually, like, when you get into a 1v1, right? It's like, what happens is... Like, I'm not gonna heal... if I get low. Unless they do. But they're gonna heal... They're not gonna heal if I'm the one who gets low. Like, they're only gonna heal if they're about to die, basically. Oh, come on. There you go. Like, the point is, you know, like, if they start healing, then of course I'm gonna have to heal and everyone's gonna have to heal, but... All I'm saying is, I think I was doing very well. It's just that because the host was healing... I was like much more drained out of resources, and obviously the host has a lot of resource himself, and he got stuff dropped when his friend came back. So like by default, I'm just gonna win a battle of attrition like that, especially in a game like Elden Ring where you can't apply pressure as much as you want to. Because like it's one thing in an actual duel to have these matchups because the other guy can't heal, but in this case, like the host has like infinite resources to heal, so I need like a very significant like outplay moment in order to get a kill. And so the fight becomes very different. Yo! Okay, that's normal, but... Yo! No! Oh my god. Yo, Mongus, how you doing, bro? Have you ever used albinoric pots? Not really. I don't really use it. Like, I understand the appeal for it, but I'm gonna be real with you. Even in Dark Souls 3, like, doesn't matter which Souls game. First of all, if you prevent someone from healing, they're either one gonna wait for it to wear off, and I think it's like 20 or 30 seconds, or they're gonna heal with like another item. And also, like, landing it in the first place is risky when you're in a like an actual 1v1. So it's not great. Is the wing knight, the wing side ash? Yeah, no thanks. I'll pass on that one. You watched a UFC last Saturday? No, I didn't, because I thought on paper, like, Gon versus Aspinall was boring. I'm glad I didn't, because apparently, like, Steve told me that the card was really fucking boring. Like, the whole, like, night was, like, one of the worst one. There you go. We win that. You know who we're due to seeing, like, fight in the UFC? I want to see a Kamzat match. Like, a Kamzat match would be nice. Like, we haven't seen him in a while. Like, I want to see some nasty, aggressive grappling. It'd be nice. A Kamzat is super entertaining to watch. Like, I want to see him go against some, like, very, very good fighters next, but he's already gone through a lot of them. Like, Like, to me, like, Khamzat has a more impressive record than Khabib, just purely because he fought Usman, he fought, what he's called, Usman partner, what was his name? Guys, it was his, Khamzat's hardest fight. Yeah, Burns, thank you. Yeah, Burns is super underrated. Like, Burns is legit. Like, he's like, he could have easily been a champion if it wasn't for Usman, because Usman was really that good. But Burns, like, he was really it. Like, fighting Burns and Usman and coming out on top, and Robert Whittaker, like, already there, like, that's way more impressive than any of the fights Khabib had. Like, Khabib's highlight fights were Gaethje, you know, Poirier, and Conor. And, you know, no disrespect to any of them, but, like, you know, Burns, I think Burns is better than all of them. I think Usman is better than all of them. And, I also think Whittaker is better than all of them. Like, all these opponents that Khabib fought. So just that, it just goes to show, like, how fucking nasty, like, Khamzat is. Khamzat's undefeated, right? I think he's undefeated. That's why I brought the comparison with Khabib, because, like, those are really, like, the two undefeated fighters. Gaethje and Dustin are better than Burns in your opinion? Nah, you're crazy. No way. Dude, Burns is solid. Like, Burns, like, could easily be a champ, like I said, if it wasn't for Usman. Oh, you can't jump that. Yeah, Khamzat hasn't lost yet. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I was like second guessing now. Really, you guys actually put Gaethje above Burns? You guys are nuts. You don't know your MMA. I'm sorry. No way. It's just, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think it's close either. I think Burns, like, just mollywops them, like, both of them. Like, guys, Burns has only really lost to, like, the most legit, like, champions. That's it. Did you see the recent fight? Which one, Fuji? Weight difference? Bro, why you gotta bring up the details? One Phantom. Ah, so close. To get a BS there. Wait to get a BS there. Nice. Topuria versus Gaethje is probably next. I mean, I understand why you guys like Gaethje, because Gaethje kind of has a chance against anyone, just because he has that very, like, nasty kick. Has that one knockout power, you know? Just like how, like, even against, like, some wrestling guys, Pereira would always have a chance just because he can put them to sleep in one shot. Not saying that Gaethje is on the level of Pereira, but, you know, he has that shot for sure. Topuria, though, he has that shot and he's way more complete, so very dangerous. Guys, who are like your three favorite like active fighters right now? Let's hear it. Who do you guys prefer like for the current active fighters? Can be anyone. Can even be in like one championship if you want to be that guy that's different from everyone. But let's hear it. Capuria, Merab, and Lopez. I actually don't even know who Lopez is. Like, I'm not paying as much attention. I'm sorry about that. Herrera. Okay, Diego Lopez. Yeah, the name rings a bell, but I haven't watched him, I think. Herrera, Dubronx, and Taporia. Yeah, for me, I think it would be Charles, Herrera, and Kamzat for me. Like, Charles' fights are always the fucking best. Like, they're the most entertaining because he's such a fucking wizard. And he's so fearless and aggressive. Like, that fighting style is that of a fucking warrior. Brutal. Just pushes forward like these Thai guys. Crazy. Favorite is Pereira. Yeah, I mean, Pereira is a really good pick too. Like, what's cool is also the backstories of some of these guys. Like Charles and Francis have the best fucking backstory. Or the worst, depending on how you look at it. Like Francis probably has like the craziest backstory of like any fighter that I've ever heard of, really. Have you guys seen the documentary about Francis like working in the sand mines before like getting into the UFC and like illegally like crossing the ocean on a fucking tiny boat and shit? Dude, I wonder if it's even true at this point. Like, it's so crazy. Francis crossing the desert, Francis crossing the ocean, Francis crossing the fences. Francis just walked the walk. No, but for real though, you guys should watch that documentary. It's fucking amazing. Oh man. And Francis did everything. He did everything to reach the point where he is now. And yeah, like Charles, like coming up from the slums, literally. I mean, if that is not like a real like Street Fighter backstory, I don't know what is. It's funny because Charles, when he was younger, according to the documentary, he was a frail kid. It's crazy how he became the man he is now. Fearless, like legitimately the most fearless guy. Like in the UFC, like keeps marching forward, putting the aggression. And he was a frail kid when he was younger. Pretty crazy, don't you think? Talking of Ngannou, yeah, Francis Ngannou, yeah. I also saw, you know, that's not related to the UFC, but I saw a documentary about people working in sand mines in Cameroon, basically where Francis came from. And I swear to God, like, that shit is so impressive. These guys, like, go on, like, a tiny boat, like, in the middle of you know, a body of water. And then they bring a bucket with them. And they're basically, like, you know, they're basically in their underwear. They have, like, nothing, like, no rope, nothing. Like, they're just diving underwater, like, fairly deep until they reach the bottom. Then they just grab sand with the bucket. And then the heavy bucket, they just they manage like to push it while like reaching back to the surface. I don't know, guys. If you've ever dove and tried to do like carry a weight like upward, like that shit is like some of the hardest shit you can do. Like it's super hard. And like the feat in itself, like a bunch of them die, like, you know, because it's a super dangerous job. But the feat is so damn impressive. It's like you can't help it but be amazed at how powerful these people are. Like, it is truly impressive. Alright, let's try to find them. I'm thinking... actually, let's go this way. Probably gonna call it after this invasion, because I just noticed my girl came back home, so... Get that extra damage. Oh my god, that lat. That's nasty. You never get me to invade you? Fuji, stop it. Like, you had a choice. Throughout the entire stream, you decided to fucking stay at work, order pizza. And, you know, you took your sweet-ass time to eat it when I needed your help the most. You can't be complaining right now. It's all on you, bro. Alright, guys. I'm gonna call it for tonight. That was fun. A lot of laugh today. Pretty funny stuff. Imagine working instead of co-invading. I know, right? Crazy. You swear you can't get in as a co either? That's because they blocked you, man. They don't want you. You're back after a break and you hear pizza? No, still, you're supposed to say, I'm back after my break. I just finished eating pizza. That's what you're supposed to say, just like Fuji. Alright, guys. Take it easy, everyone. Fun stream today. It was pretty funny. Alright, thanks again for the raid steal. I appreciate it. And let's try to pass the baton to the only person that's playing Elden Ring on my list. You guys will love his name. Alright, take it easy, guys. Canuck already knew. Ride on daddy. Just ride on daddy, guys. All right, take care everyone.